What is good, y'all? SGG family, man. It's your boy SmooveGotGame back on the channel with another Lions rebuild episode here today, man. You can see we're going through the season much slower than we have in the past, and that's because this year we're actually good. We're about halfway through the season, past the trade deadline, and we're actually still over 500 at 5-3, number one seed in the NFC North right now. And if you kind of look at, where the whole NFL is, or at least the whole NFC, looks like right now, Saints got theirs, Cowboys, 49ers. We would be the 4 seed right now. So the last of the divisional champions, because it looks like all the division champions are kind of running away with things too as well. And then after that, looks like a bunch of people under 500, but that'll more so play out as we get deeper into the season. Now today, we do have Seattle. Although they're 1-7, you can never fall asleep for the trap game. We got a cold opponent scenario here. This is gonna show no fear, no smug response though, but everybody in the NFL is a threat. You can always fall victim to the trap game. Happened to the Philadelphia Eagles in real life, and that's why they are no longer undefeated. But trap games everywhere. You gotta watch out for them, especially late in the season, so that way you don't fall victim to them and lose a game that you should have walked away with the dub, and that can ruin playoff chances, playoff hopes, playoff positioning. So we'll just kind of see how that goes. Now, as the season goes on, I will stay kind of half passes. We're getting closer to the end with the option of possibly going to the postseason. I want to make sure these guys are well rested as we get closer and closer to that time. So actually, let me go back. I don't want to throw it deep. We haven't had too much success on it. I'm going to stay medium. But how are you guys enjoying the series, man? How was you guys' Thanksgiving weekends? I know by the time you guys have seen this, it's like a week after Thanksgiving. But I have recorded 19 before Thanksgiving. Now I'm coming back from Thanksgiving, recording part 20 here for you guys. So hope you guys did have a great time. Hope you guys ate lots of turkey, lots of ham, had a great time with your friends, family, whoever you spent it with. Even if you spent it alone, being alone, nothing wrong with that. Enjoy your time alone. Trust me, when you be around somebody for so long, you enjoy that alone. So I know I'm just playing, but for real, hope you did enjoy your Thanksgiving time. Had many blessings and everything to you guys. So hey, if you're a subscriber, if you're not a subscriber, many blessings to you from SGG himself, and hope you guys are enjoying the channel. I'm able to bring some entertainment to you guys now. TJ Hawkinson will be down with an ACL sprain, unfortunately, because of practice, so we will be going out into this game without our starting tight end, but thankfully we did sign up that good backup in Dwight Jones, star development, young, so he will have a chance here to hopefully get a lot of XP. Maybe we'll even go to him a lot, as we do use our tight ends quite a bit. But let me know too down below in the comment section things that you think could improve the series, make it a little bit better, make it more enjoyable to watch, more enjoyable to follow. If you want me to go deeper into the off the field stuff, if you don't think I'm going deep enough, like the upgrades, like the scouting and stuff like that, because I do some of that on my own time, and then I kind of come to you guys with a more finished product. But if you want to see my thought process going through it and how I lead up to the final steps, go ahead and let me know. Because right now, if we go look at my scouted players, it's probably changed since the last time that I talked with you guys as far as like my favorites board. We got everybody at 50% now. I've got 13 people on my board, with more people that I want to either get more information on with private workouts and stuff, or wait till the end of the season to get a higher percentage, possibly because they're focused positions, or I'll just make last minute decisions on. But right now, draft board is looking like it's filling out a little bit. We got a lot of draft picks, a lot of early draft picks, a lot of late draft picks. Yeah, this year's draft is going to be crazy. Like, if we don't go to the Super Bowl, we have a lot of picks to put us in a position to make some big splashes to go to the Super Bowl next year. So I think we put ourselves in a great position, rebuilding wise, to not only be built up for a Super Bowl run, but be built up for multiple Super Bowl runs. And that's what rebuilding really is like. You want to build yourself to be not a dynasty per se, but give yourself a 3-4 year window to be Super Bowl champions. And if you win in the first year, at least you got 3 or 4 more chances to go ahead and get some more. So that's really what rebuilding is. The ultimate goal is to be about, not just building for one season. If you can build for one season, you got to really go all in and be 100% sure that you can win the Super Bowl that year. Otherwise, you end up like the Rams, and we see where they're at right now. But all that aside, let's go ahead and jump into this trap game, or hopefully another dub here against Seattle. Cold opponents, 1-7. We're 5-3. DK Metcalf, are you ready to turn up? Actually, looking at DK Metcalf's face, maybe you want to go look. Do they have Geno Smith at quarterback? Who is their quarterback now? Drew Lock will be QB1 for this game. You got Kenneth Walker III at running back, DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, Jarvis Landry at the receiver spot, Noah Fant at tight end. Okay. not a bad little roster here. I'm honestly surprised they're 1-7. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm surprised they're 1-7. Not too bad of a roster from top to bottom, defense, offense. So maybe they just got to get the better quarterback at the position. But we'll see how Drew Lock plays today. Hey, how long has it been since we started a game on offense for once? So at least we'll get to go ahead and come right back into things and hopefully be happy. Because I've seen a lot of good success with our offense this year. Huge turnaround. I think Dwayne Thomas has elevated his game to the next level. I think our receivers are still playing as good as advertised. And I think our run game is a little bit better than we've seen before. Cam Akers has given us a more dynamic option, both in the run and pass game. So I got to say this offense as a whole, I feel like has improved. As opposed from last season to this season. Now, we will be without Cam Akers, though, for 4 weeks. I did forget to re-mention that, as he did. Can't remember the exact injury, but he will be missing 4 weeks. So we will be rolling with Justin Jackson at running back. You saw last week he almost had a 100-yard game, 97 yards and a touchdown. So I think that's also something we can also feed off of. Still having a good backup to kind of come in and be capable here. As we go ahead and throw this one out to Jamison Williams. It's going to really come back to how deep we are at running back. Now, I didn't go out and sign anybody because I felt pretty confident in Justin Jackson. He's had great games this season. Amon-Ra St. Brown wide open over the middle. It goes on to our side of the field. Just like that, we're already in position to kind of score here as we hand this off to Justin Jackson again. Another 5-yard run. Pretty consistent. 2 carries, 2 5-yard rushes. And just like that, we got a 2nd and 5 behind him. Oh, I was about to say, go back to him again. He's actually been doing pretty good to start off the game. Great pocket presence here. Throw goes out of bounds, as it should have. Clean pocket all day. I guess we just had nobody get open. He really had all day to throw there, though, so that's great. That's a great sign from not only the offensive line, but doesn't make me worry about their pass rush as Amon-Ra St. Brown gets wide open in the early slant window to get us the first down. He's been great working out of the slot, having to be our solo receiver on the outside when I need him to be. Right now, he's on the outside. Hand this one off up the middle. Justin Jackson to the outside and gets taken down for a gain of 3. But he's definitely turned up his game. On pace to set his yardage record, touchdown record, receptions record. Basically have a career year as Justin Jackson scoots his way on forward. Get us down with 1 yard left to go into the red zone. As he got skinny in between that defender, though, to slide all the way through. Go right back to him again. Let's get 1 yard here. Goes right up the middle. Great push from Frank Ragnow. And that's enough to get a first down. 1st and 10. 14 yards away. Looks like they send a little blitz here. Getting out of the pocket. Throws it out of bounds. Like possibly looking for Justin Jackson there. Not really open in the back corner. Looks like he's a little bit tired here too. So 2nd and 10. Thankfully we don't go to him. But he is running a route. DJ Chark catches it. Gets us into the 10, which is pay dirt land. As we're 8 yards away, we'll go empty. Looks like DJ Chark is now tired too as well. Blitz coming in. Throw will go out quick outside, and it gets knocked loose. So unfortunately, great drive. Gets stalled out. Thanks to, just great coverage on them. They got really tight in the red zone, as it should. But thankfully, we were able to go ahead and settle for 3 here behind Patterson's leg. And now we get to see what the defense looking like. Also, got to give them high praise. They've looked stronger this year. Coverage has been great. Pass rush has been better. I wouldn't say it's where I want it to be, but it definitely has gotten better, especially as the season's gone on. Early in the season, it was still looking like last year, but they've really turned it up here recently, especially Nick Bosa finally getting into the backfield here as they will fake the jet sweep, hand it off up the middle. As Kenneth Walker getting a huge gain, and Javon Kinlaw will go down with an injury. That should bring in Aleem McNeil to cover probably for a few plays. Hopefully it's not a long-term injury here as we almost get pressure to the outside and his receiver gets open. Drew Lock looked like he dissecting today. Here goes another handoff up the middle, trying to mix up the plays. That time we're able to go in and get him. That's Cliff Clark going down, some kind of hand injury. We'll see if he comes back as well. Maybe that'll help us get into the backfield a little bit. Oh, we almost got there. He just shrugged right off the right tackle. Unfortunately for us, That drag route was just too open. Gave him an immediate option to go ahead and throw that one out. But we got another offensive line entry for them. We're sending a blitz in this time. It just, again, a quick throw. I even told y'all to defend the short pass. We're sending in the blitzes. We don't even have time to get there, though. It's not even like 2 seconds in the pocket. There goes a blitz this time. Getting to the backfield. Richard Clinton Youngbull getting into the backfield just straight unblocked, too. They split across because we sent in too much pressure. It looks like it was a screen pass, actually. But we were able to get there too quick. And just like that, now we've got them looking at possibly stalling out. 3rd and 12. They'll go empty. No pressure. Gets almost there at the very end, and that ball will go out of bounds. As just like us, they'll have to settle for a kick of their own. Ooh, a left-footed kicker. Not something I don't think is seen too often. The kick is up, and it is good. So they'll go ahead and tie this ball game right back immediately. 2 pretty decent drives by both offenses. Not bad start for either side. As we go to the pistol to start out with. No read option. Just a little dump off pass to the fullback. Gets us nothing. So we will have to come back at 2nd and 10. Got receivers tapping their helmets. Not knowing what to do. Could have went out quick to the tight end. But he will just throw it into the dirt. As DJ Chark did get open. Just not enough time in the pocket. He probably could have went out quick though to Dwight Jones. Get an easy jump off catch. Throws this one out of a sack and it's away. As that is a quick 3 and out for Detroit offense. I can't believe we really just got 3 and out that fast. Like I barely had time to blink. Let's hope we can do it right back to them as this one goes out to the flats. Pressure's almost getting there, but just a step too far behind. This is a blitz coming in, and somehow nobody's able to get there. And when the blitz gets picked up, somebody's open. I don't know how they picked that one up. It looked like we brought 7 dudes. And they only blocked 5, but they all got picked up. So credit to the Seattle offensive line here as we send another blitz. Throw goes out quick. And we're able to get Noah Fant down for a gain of 3. Coming to the end of the first quarter, this will probably be the last play. Our formation, handoff to the outside and nowhere to go. As that's Kenneth. Oh, that's Kenneth Walker III. That's his first run of the game. Who else they got a running back? Might have been sleeping a little bit. Didn't even notice they had a different one in. But we'll come into the second quarter. 3rd and 6, handoff up the middle, and we're able to go in and stop it. So that'll be a 3 and out right back for us. We'll go ahead and take the second quarter up into the booth. Just try to get through this game just a little bit quicker. Obviously, nothing going on too crazy as that is a fumble recovery for Seattle. And there's a pick right back for us. Jamal Dean getting it right back. 2 back-to-back turnovers. So we've had another similar game to last time where both teams are pretty much just matching each other for anything you can do, I can do better. First, we get 3. They go down and get 3. We go 3 and out. They go 3 and out. We get a turnover. They get a turnover. And here, we're into the goal territory, and it's a 9-yard touchdown pass to Justin Jackson as we take a 7-point lead. We'll see if that cat and mouse game keeps going here. As on 3rd and 2, they get a big pass play to get to their side of the field. Incomplete. And anything you can do, I can do better. As it continues all the way through, we get a touchdown, they get a touchdown. And now we're coming up on a 2-minute warning. As we will have the ball. First down here. Let's go and see if we can score. 1:43 left. 37 yards away from a touchdown. Let's go into the half. We actually have 2 turnovers this game too. Let's go into the half with a lead of some kind. Throws it to the halfback. I'm okay with it. Just dump it out and get something. We'll actually call our first timeout. So coming out of it, we'll go empty. 3-man pressure. Throw going down the field. 1-on-1. It's up. And it's tipped down to the ground. I like the attempt though. You know, right before half, why not try to make a big play? 3rd and 8. We are in field goal range, so maybe nothing too risky here. We'll just go out to the flats. They'll call a timeout, and we'll just go ahead and take our 3. And never mind. We apparently missed the kick. I got to get a new kicker. You can't make it from right there, bro. Throw go out to the flats as we need to hold them from scoring now. They used their first timeout. But I can't believe you miss a 49-yarder. It's the accuracy. You got to work on accuracy. He's got power. I think he's at 96 or 97, so he had the leg. That would have went through. His accuracy is just way too low. Drop back, Drew Lock all day to throw. It looks like there will be a penalty down. Most likely holding. Yeah, we saw that happen on that right tackle. So look at that. New Orleans is 8-1 right now after taking down Atlanta. Looks like that's going to be a tough team to beat when it comes postseason time. But we'll go back here, 2nd and 14 after the holding call here. Drew Lock launching it up, one-on-one down the field, and it's caught. It's caught. Tracy Walker, I guess we were in zone coverage, one-on-one there, could not make anything happen. Now, luckily here, there's 16 seconds left. They decided to use their last timeout because time was running. Throw will go out to the back corner of the end zone, and we almost got mossed again. 2nd and 10. Looks like we'll drop back. Pressure's not going to get there, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. And not only that, but they will get ball to start the second half too as well. So thankfully we get a quick 3 and out, but we'll need to come back with some magic of our own, as now we are down in this game by 7. And this is why I always say, you know, you can fall victim to a trap game at any time. This team was 1-7, but today they're playing like they should be undefeated. Because they've just looked strong in every aspect of the game. Offensively, they have not been able to be slowed down. They've had big plays when it's mattered. Defensively, they've been able to hold our offense. And there goes another big play touchdown down to Seattle. And we answer right back to DJ Chark. I mean, maybe it's our turn to match whatever they do, but if that's going to be the case, as Ronnie Harrison Jr. gets PI, we go into this 4th quarter still down 7. Oh my gosh, 31-17 to a team that is 1-7. That is crazy. As we're still just throwing it out to the flats. Maybe we should have went with the throw deep archetype here. I don't know, but I feel like we've played decent offense. It's just penalties hurt, turnovers hurt, and not capitalizing in the red zone hurts. This will go out to the flats. Dwight Jones with the catch. I'm sorry. We got 3rd and 4 here. We need to score a touchdown or this ball game is going to be wrapped up soon. Drop back. Pressure's coming in. Throw will go down the field, and Jameson Williams could not get his feet in. That's a 3 and out. Let's get a stop. Defense. Because this is what's going to take here to be clutch. 1st and 10. I was about to say we should probably see a lot more runs here from Seattle, but he will get out of the pocket and throw out of a sack. 347 yards and 4 touchdowns for Drew Lock, of all people. We're supposed to be defending the pass, and he's still getting them off. Throw goes out, wide open to his receiver, and we get him down. 3rd and 3. I'm surprised they are passing so much. We're supposed to be 2nd in defense today. Probably won't be no more. Giving up 387 yards total to this Seattle defense. This is the definition of falling victim to a trap. Play fake here. Hutchinson getting off the edge. He won't get there in time, and the receiver looks like Noah Fant will not get his feet in. That 3 and out could be exactly what we need. Still got about 8.5 to go. So we'll get this back. Let's see if we get good field position. A fair catch there for no blocking. We'll get about 78 yards to go for a touchdown. I hope this isn't like the Cam Akers effect. Like this is how bad the offense gets without him. The throw will go out to his receiver. DB had his back turned, and we're able to go ahead and get that out. That's a great heads-up play. Notice that the DB wasn't paying attention. Get us a nice gain there. Jameson Williams, 8 for 67 today. Not too bad of a day. So we'll get this one out to the fullback once again, as we're going to gallery a lot. That's like the 3rd catch that I've seen him make. Oh, no, that was Justin Jackson. Look, gallery been flaring out like that, too. That's why I thought Amon-Ra with the quick catch there, as we're able to go ahead and get 7 and get closer to our half of the field. We got Thomas not on our side. Just a little under 7 minutes to go. Throw will go out quick once again. That's Jameson Williams. And I like those signs. This is our year. I don't know if it's all the way our year, but at least our year to possibly go to the postseason. 1st and 10 here. We will play fake this one. Roll goes out. Dwayne Thomas still looking, and he'll finally take off on his own before getting taken down. Look, you saw the down the field awareness, though. He was still looking all the way to the last possible second, and he took off. Getting us about 7. He probably could have had more if he just took off initially. So that'll be Justin Jackson for the first down. 1st and 10. Looking. Throws out. Justin Jackson with the catch. He'll go up the field. Just fall. Just fall. He's tired. He got stood up. All I saw in my dreams was fumbles. And it looks like we will go to the backup. Javion Hawkins will come in just for a play to maybe give him a breather as we go out to the tight end. And yeah, it's just that. A breather. As Hawkins or Jackson is right back into the ball game on 3rd and 4. We'll go right back to him to try to get 4. And we got to go for this. We're under 4 minutes to go. We need a touchdown. I don't even know why we ran the ball there in the first place. And we're going to run a toss on 4th and 4. I'm so sad. I could cry. We really ran a toss on 4th and 4 like that shit was going to work. I got to take that out the playbook. I don't even like tosses in my playbook in general. But on a 4th down scenario, it should be I wouldn't even say 4th and goal, 4th and inches. Nowhere in there should there be a toss. And now they can just run out this clock pretty much. So go right back to the halfback. I mean, if we can get a turnover, that could help. But we're at the 2-minute warning, still down 14. I just can't believe I can't believe we ran the ball that much, being down 2 scores. And we hadn't run that much all game, pretty much. And then on top of that, we do a toss on 4th. Now, we call a timeout here to try to get some more time. But it looks like they will booth review, I guess, basically whether it's a first down or not. Obviously, we're not going to be able to tell with these camera angles. You can't see the line. I don't know what touched down first. So they'll come back and give it a first down. That's Rap City. And that was just sad, but exactly what I said might happen. Trap game. Fell victim to it. 354, 4 touchdowns up to Drew Lock. The pass defense just was not there. Offensively, we had a little bit of something. I mean, the run game actually really was lacking. No 2.8 a carry there is not good at all. But this one kind of falls on the defense, I'd have to think, at least. I mean, we could have put up a couple more points. Could have had a little bit better performance on O. But I mean, that's 200, almost 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's all I could ask for from Dwayne Thomas, really. Run game could have been better, but defensively, we gave it way too many yards through the air. 3 sacks, 2 sacks, 1 sack. So we were behind there in the quarterback, but DBs just were not playing good today. I don't see any picks from Trayvon Diggs. Jamal Dean had him one. I'm not seeing no pass deflections either. Just too loose in coverage. Too bad. We slept on them. Mostly the defense slept on them, but it is what it is. We're going to go back to the lab. We're going to retool. We're going to get back right. And we're going to fix this defense because we ain't having this no more. Gotta be better than that. I don't think we overlooked them. We just got outplayed. Nah, I think y'all overlooked them. So it was a trap. There's frustrations in the locker room. So I guess that's just negative morale. Kind of coming after that, which you would expect. I would have negative morale too if we just lost a game like that to a team that we should have been beasting and feasting on. Now, we'll get TJ Hockenson back. Looks like Javion Kinlaw, which also could have hurt the defense a little bit. I'm not sure how much that would affect the pass defense though. He's out for 4 weeks, just as well as Cam Akers with that dislocated ankle. So we'll go into this next game against Carolina, see what that box score looks like, and hopefully we can bounce back and get a dub here to end the video. Now, before we get into it though, it looks like they do have a pretty good offense. So we definitely want to, I'm gonna say, constant pressure. Because I mean, although CMC is the big man on the offense, it's him in the pass game as well as the run game. So just stuffing the run is not going to do much of anything. We got to really get to that pass, really get in that quarterback's ear. Got a prospect spotlight here. I wonder if it'll be anybody that I already got on my board. Who they want me to look at? Middle linebacker Noah Becht. I mean, that's cool and all, but we got our middle linebacker of the future. We got a backup that's actually pretty good. Not even sweating middle linebacker at all right now. But we do have some focus players that I want to go ahead and look at, as I do have some people on this board that I did say I wanted more info on. So let me go and get those lined up really quick. All right, so I'm just going to look at all offensive linemen this time. Carl Northrup, Tevin Garrison, Jonathan Reddick. We'll go ahead and focus on them. Now, I did look in here too. They're not my scouts, but my prospects. I have some people actually at a 100%, 95%. As you can see here, look at this. Martin Norwood, a top 5 projection, around 2 to 3 talent. We have him at 100%. B tackling, F zone coverage, C block shed. Not somebody that I'm going to be looking at. You know, that is an area of need. If you're around 2 to 3 talent, that means something that overall is probably low. So he's definitely higher than his projection. But looking at more outside linebackers, I mean, you got around 1 guy, he's around 1 to 2 talent. I look at 100% as a speed rusher. Paul Rogers was somebody I was going to focus on. We've got 95% of them, so I could probably make a pretty good educated guess on that, as well as, you know, everybody at right outside linebackers either, look at this, projected UDFA. Got everybody at basically about 95%. I'm going to guess same thing on this side. Day 3 pick there, round 2 to 3, day 3. So I can make some pretty educated guesses when it comes to this. I'm only needing 5% left. The only thing I don't know is the talent. So now you're going to focus on outside linebacker. I'm going to re-go through those though. Maybe put some more on our board, take some off our board. Now that we know basically everything about them. But with all that being said and done, we have a very good offense though here in Carolina. Even though it's saying very good offense, they're 23rd in points per game offensively. They're ranked 8th in offense though, so not too bad. We're ranked 6th in defense though, a little bit of a slip back for us, but let's hope we can get back on the winning track and keep this division lead as everybody else seems to be struggling as well. There we go. I love the work. I love the work. 31-21 here. Bounce back with 14 points in that fourth quarter to kind of really take this one back in full control there. We almost lost it away. But 400 yards of offense, 275 through the air. I got to say, this is like a complete game. No turnovers, which is exciting to see. Now, we were in the red zone. Looks like a lot. 4 touchdowns, but only 66% of the time we were scoring. So we were in the red zone. That's a little worse in that we weren't converting a lot and that we were on third down a lot with 11 conversions. But that also means we were getting it done when it mattered the most. 275 and 2 touchdowns here for Dwayne Thomas. Justin Herbert, who is now on the Panthers, not having a particularly good day. Kind of much like real life, kind of playing average. You see Justin Jackson here, 3.4 carry and 2 touchdowns for 89 yards. We held CMC to only 77 through the ground. How much through the air, though? Ooh, yeah, that's what I like to see. Only 3 for 28 through the air. We were able to go ahead and stop that up. TJ Hawkinson in his game back, 12 for 130, making his presence known. You see Isaiah McKenzie there for 2 touchdowns with them, but Jamison Williams getting both of ours as well. And defensively, looks like we went ahead and only got 1 sack. But we did what we needed to. I wanted to get a little bit more pressure. I mean, how many tackles for loss do we have? 4 total. Not too bad. It tells me we're in the backfield a little bit, but I would love to see a little bit more sacks here. But that's how you come back to a team. 12 catches, 130. We were definitely missing our tight end there. Now, I don't want to say Dwight Jones was the reason we lost last game. Of course, he made the catches. I don't know how open he was getting. Of course, I don't know if maybe there wasn't a little bit of effect there, but he made his catches and made his plays. But this is a much needed game, a much needed bounce back game when we were struggling, almost coming off a loss. Still a little stifled on the run game. We could do a little bit better here, but Cam Akers will be back soon. Honestly, it's a really good stretch for him to really miss too, because we got Jacksonville up next. They're only 5-5. Houston's 2-8. So as far as, you know, a stretch where you could really miss a key player, any key players, but a key player like him, this would be a great time. He'll only just miss those 2 games left, right? Yeah, both him and Kinlaw will just miss those 2 games, and they'll be back for the Chicago matchup in week 14, which will come down to the end of the season. Now, of course, I want to pick things up just a little bit. I mean, we still have really 10 games through. We still got 7 games left this season. I don't want to, you know, only do 2 games of video. This one was kind of pretty important. We want to set up those trap weeks, right? But when we come back, we'll probably watch Jacksonville, maybe sim through Houston and Chicago, kind of depending on how that goes. And we set up for 15, 16, 18, the last 4 games of the season. So we'll probably wrap up this season in about 3 more videos for sure. Get a little bit more simming out the way. Now, Tennessee, I actually think they're doing good this season. Yeah, there they are. They're 7-3. So that'll definitely be a very good game to watch. So we might even, you know, play through this one, send the next two, and the next one will definitely get kicked off against Tennessee. So that is basically it for the rest of this video, man. I hope you guys did enjoy. Let's go ahead and see what the results from that Unstoppable Force little plan was. We got a short week coming up though, so we will be playing on Thursday night. It looks like. Kind of impact you were hoping for. I mean, yeah, we had to come in the fourth quarter to come back and get that victory. But that just shows the grind and grit, and these boys aren't ready to stop fighting and shit. So I'll take the 1,000 XP. We got a short week. We're playing at 12:30. Is this? I don't think this is Thanksgiving week, is it? I can't remember if that's week 12 or week yeah, it's week 12. All right, so cool. So next time out, we got Turkey Day games. Looks like we will be playing the Jaguars as the first game. It's a staple for Detroit to play, as well as I feel like it's probably a staple for the Cowboys to play. Now the night game is always kind of mixed up and intertwined, but it looks like it'll be us, Jaguars, Cowboys, Browns, Seattle 49ers playing on Thanksgiving Day. So we got those games to go ahead and look out for. Next week is Turkey week. Let's hopefully we can go ahead and get a victory and get things moving along. Like real life Turkey week, the Lions almost took care of the Bills. It came down to being a very close game, so that's why I say Buffalo ain't the top in the league. But hey, that's just me. I'll catch you guys in the next one though, man. It's me, your boy, Coach Smooth, aka SGG, the King of Games, and I will catch you guys in the next Lions rebuild, where hopefully we can keep building upon this and get even closer to that playoff run. Let's get it.